Hi, I'm Hilla from Two Fish Baking Company, and a lot of people have asked us over the years about our coffee, and I thought I'd take a minute and explain what we do and why we do it. Number one, basically we use two different kinds of coffee. We use Jaguar Espresso from Equator Coffees in San Rafael. They are located, they're a small women-owned company, E Corp, Fair Trade, LGBTQ certified company that we've been working with since day one. So super comfortable with their coffees. The coffee that we use, which is a Jaguar Espresso, is a Fair Trade organic coffee that is South American and Ethiopian blend. And one of the reasons we like to use it is it's super consistent. It's kind of a nice mellow coffee where it's not like too strong or too weak. It's just hits the right spot, kind of a chocolatey overtone. And the other coffee that we use for our house drip is Raffaello. And Raffaello is out of San Rafael and San Francisco. It's been around since like the 1930s. And they use a wonderful Colombian, New Guinea, I think it's a Costa Rica coffee that just is blended perfectly, and it has a nice strong flavor without being bitter. So that's one of the reasons we use their coffee. So you're probably wondering, why is our coffee so consistent? Well, one of the reasons is that we calibrate constantly throughout the day. And the reason we do that is because coffee changes all the time. It also, in the morning when it's cold in here, it's going to act differently than in the afternoon when it's a lot warmer. So we're probably calibrating about every hour to make sure that the coffee is within range of what we think is good. One of the reasons we do that is a few years ago I went through barista certification training, mostly just for my own fun, because I'm a bit of a coffee geek. And one of the things that I really learned there that really stuck with me after that was the amount of people that are involved in making that bean. There's approximately 100 people that touch that bean before I get it. From planting that plant to grow the bean all the way to, harvesting, shipping, roasting, blah, 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 buyers, everything. There's about 100 people. I'm kind of the last one, except for you who are going to drink the coffee. And if I screw it up, I feel like I've really let everybody else down. So I'd really keep that in the back of my mind all the time, that I need to make this coffee the best that I can make, with all the skill that I have, in order not to disappoint the other 100 people that were here. So let's make some coffee. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make a cappuccino, which is the most classic coffee. And most people tend to make it a little bit wet or a little too dry, so we're going to make it just right. So, also I want to introduce you to my baby here. This is a La Marzocca machine that I like to call my midlife crisis that makes money, because it's that expensive. But anyway, I just love this machine. This machine is incredible. It's just super strong, easy to maintain. It's my baby. I love it. So you probably always see me standing next to it, which is why. Anyway, and then another thing that's really critical about coffee is the grind. The grind is something that you do not want to go and just guesstimate. You want to make sure that everything's absolutely right. So we're going to grind a little bit. One of the things I do is I always throw away the first grind, because it's not going to be exactly right. So you always wait to start working out the second grind. True, there's a lot of wasted coffee, but that's just because we want to make it good. So, this, hit the old button. You don't want to wait, you just want to go. You want to move fast with this part, because you don't want the beans to sit and get too hot. Now we're steaming the milk. Also, not too hot, not too cold. You want it just right. We're going to run this for approximately 28 seconds. I'm a little messy. As you see, we do a semi-automatic machine, which means that we have a lot of control, which is what I like. All right. So we polish our milk. That's what they do when they spin the milk.